Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I hope you are doing well, and today's video is about books. 4 motivational books that I would say you should at least read once in your lifetime, and they have helped me. So I can guarantee that they are going to even help you if you are looking for some motivation in life. So without any further delay, let's begin with the video. The first book is You Can Heal Your Life by Lucy Hay. So this book tells you, it is one of the best sellers by the way, and this book tells you that your thoughts and your beliefs affect your life or your well-being. So for example, if you are thinking positive or if you have positivity in your head, then it's going to reflect on your life. So your thinking pattern reflects on your life, reflects on your well-being. Then if you're not able to forgive anyone, okay, so if you're not able to forgive anyone, then you are sick. Okay, so it's all about cleansing your mind, it's all about positivity in your mind. Then this book also tells you to use positive affirmations. So there is a YouTube video also which has affirmations by Lucy Hay. So you should definitely check that as well. And also she has said to believe in presence. So as you guys know that the subconscious mind believes in the presence and not about the past and the future. So even in this book the author is trying to tell us the same thing, that you should believe in the presence, you should follow present tense and different body patterns. So different, whatever sickness or whatever disease that you're going through, the cure lies in your own body itself. Okay, so there are certain pressure points that she has spoken about, and those pressure points can only help you give relief or give you cure. So this is what the book tells you. And also the author tries to tell you that when you clean your house or when you clean your bedroom or like your cupboard or your closet, okay, so when the things around you are neat and tidy, eventually your head is also going to be clean. Okay, so the way you maintain your surrounding, that affects on your body as well, that affects your thoughts as well. And this is like the best book. I literally felt like I should read the book twice. It's really amazing book. And the pressure points that she's mentioned, I have started using those. And whenever I feel upset, your emotions are also linked with your body, the pressure points of your body. So when you're upset, when you're sad, you're depressed, you're angry, you're stressed, then there are certain pressure points that you need to understand. So this book you should at least read for once. The second book is The Almanac of Naval Ravikant. It's by Eric Jongerson. This book tells us that, we should make money even when we are asleep. So if you know that our 9 to 5 job is someone's passive income, right? So this is not something that this is not a life that we are supposed to live, right? We should not work for somebody else, or we should not work for somebody else's profit. We should work for ourselves, for our growth, for our profit. Okay, so you can start a business of your own. Then he's also spoken about investing, learning to sell your strategy, that is like the most important thing, and learn to build something. So start a business, come up with a startup. Again, he's trying to tell us about long-term skills. So those skills that are going to help us in the long term, and they're going to help us gain profit and build a professional career. He's also spoken about choosing your friends wisely. It's told like a lot of times. Even my parents have been telling me that you should be with those kind of people who are focused in their life, and not with those kind of people who have no future, who are not at all professional, who don't know what is going to happen to them 10 years down the line. So it's always about the company that we keep. Then he's spoken about that we should be prepared for a downfall. So COVID, right? We didn't know that something like COVID is going to happen. So something like that can happen to us anytime, and we should be prepared for it. And he's also given the example of black swan. So all swans are white, but what if there's an event where you see a black swan that is unexpected? So something he's compared the black swan to the situation like COVID, where we are just like unprepared and something happens to us unexpected. Also, I've spoken about habits. Okay, so habits are equal to our happiness. So atomic habits, so habits that we build today tiny habits, they are going to help us gain success or gain huge profit in the long run. So habits is equal to happiness. So it's just like atomic habits. So yeah, so again I would say that you should read this book at least for once. It's so amazing, and it's the author has got so much to tell us that you'll be like, okay, I'm done with my 9 to 5 now, I want to do something of my own. Really trust me on this. The next book is by my famous author Robin Sharma, and this is the third book of Robin Sharma, and this book is Who Will Cry When You Die. And I was so fascinated with the title of the book that I was like, I want to read this book. And finally I got this book, and it's really an amazing book. So it's trying to tell us that when we die, we people might forget us, but whatever things or whatever good deeds that we have done, people are going to remember us for that. And he's also then there's one famous quote that is mentioned in the book, and I like that quote so much that I used it on my Insta bio. And it said that I wept because I didn't have shoes until I found a man who had no feet. And that, it's a Persian proverb, and it touched me so much. So it's like we have things, and we still feel that we don't have much things with us. But then there are people in this world who don't even own 10% of the things that we own. So be happy with whatever you have. And then he's also spoken about our ikigai, how our ikigai is going to help, how it's going to benefit the people in the world. So we should understand our ikigai and use our ikigai for the benefit of others. So this is again an amazing book by Robin Sharma. So it's a very tiny book, so you can just finish it in 3-4 days. So do give this book a read for once at least. The last book is Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, the most famous book. And for some reason I didn't like this book, because I was like, it's overrated, and there were also some controversies on this book. So I didn't want to read this book. Even I had the soft copy with me, but recently one of my friends suggested me, and and after I read this book, I was like, why didn't I read this book before, despite of having a soft copy in my phone. This is truly an amazing book. Okay, so this book tries to tell you that the middle class or the poor people, they work for money, whereas the rich and the wealthier people, they make money work for you. So this is one of the biggest lessons that I learned. Also, you should understand the difference between assets and liability. When I understood so assets are something that that help you make money, and liability is something that takes money out from your pocket. So after understanding the difference between asset and liability, I was like, oh my god, I had so many fantasies of buying so many expensive things, but after I understood the difference between asset and liability, my mindset completely changed. So guys, so I would just say that read this book. Your mindset will also change. And also he's told us that he's told us that it's not important how much money you make, it's important how much money you keep. Okay, and also another thing, he's told us that if you feel that your job is pathetic, if you don't get the salary as per the work you're doing, it's okay. You should always do a job to enhance your skills, to learn something, so that in the future you can start something of your own, and you can use those skills in your startup or in your business. So when you that thing goes into your head, that's when you realize that and my job is not pathetic, I'm doing this job to enhance my skills. So that was it. So this book is just so amazing, and you should give this book a read. I mean, it's super amazing. So yeah, so that was it for today's video, and it's getting darker now. So yeah, that was it for today's video. If you have liked this book, if you have liked this video, give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and let me know if these books have helped you. And I'm there on Instagram as well, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.